6:15, this is the Sri Lanka Broadcasting Corporation. The news edited by Dulmin Samarasinghe and read by Niranjan Abesundara. The Sri Lanka Institute of Chemistry has requested the people not to entertain unnecessary fears on the coconut oil in the market. Attendance of teachers and students in the Western Province schools remain high. A joint committee has been appointed to preserve the Muthurajawala sanctuary. A notice demanding 50 million rupees as compensation in connection with the statement of MP Nalil Bandara on the head of the State Intelligence Service. In world news, North Korea accuses UN Security Council of double standards over missile tests. In sports news, the Cricket West Indies board elections adjourned until next month. The Sri Lanka Institute of Chemistry says it has been entrusted with advising the government on coconut oil use and fluctuating chemical. During a media briefing today, a member of the Institute, Dr. A.A.P. Kirti, said people should not entertain unnecessary fears since there is a quality process followed in the coconut oil in the market. Expressing his views, former government analyst E.G. Somapalas said the Food Inspection Unit of the Health Ministry examines any imported food before releasing it to the market. Senior research scientist of ITI on aflatoxin K.R. Dayananda said it is a fungus and could be in food with oil. However, he said if it remains in large amounts in the coconut oil, then it is a problem. The Sri Lanka Standards Institution said it has been reconfirmed that to test that unrefined coconut oil stocks imported through Sri Lanka by 3 companies contain the carcinogen aflatoxin. SLBC Food Safety Unit on the Ministry of Health and Industrial Technology Institute retested the samples of the imported unrefined coconut oil based on appeals by the importing companies. The test results released today reconfirmed that unrefined oil stocks contain the carcinogen aflatoxin. Accordingly, Director General of Customs has been instructed to take necessary action regarding the imported coconut oil. The Secretary of the Ministry of Education, Professor Kapila Pereira, said the arrival of students and teachers in schools in the Western Province was at a high level today. Attendance of all 3 districts had exceeded 80%. However, the Secretary said attendance of advanced level students was about 65%. He said 95% of students from grade 1 to grade 5 attended the classes. Attendance of grades 6 to 11 was at 85%. The Committee of Public Accounts had decided to appoint a joint committee consisting of all relevant stakeholders responsible for the conservation of the Muthurajawala sanctuary. Decision was taken by the Committee on Public Accounts, which met in Parliament recently under chairmanship of Professor Tissa Vitharana. Although Muthurajawala has gazetted as a sanctuary by gazette notification, the committee pointed out that the boundaries of the sanctuary have not been demarcated thus far. The committee also inquired as to the reasons for identifying only 1,025 hectares of Muthurajawala sanctuary, even though the Central Environment Authority has identified 2,569 hectares as an ecosystem. The committee focused on the importance of protecting this wetland in line with the Ramsar Convention entered into force in Sri Lanka on the 15th of October 1990. A notice has been issued demanding 50 million rupees as compensation for the damage caused by the reputation of the head of State Intelligence Service, Major General Suresh Sali, in connection with the statement of MP Nalil Bandara. Major General Suresh Sali has made a complaint to the CID in this regard. IGP C.D. Vikramatne has given instructions to all senior police officers to provide special security at all churches countrywide ahead of Easter services. Police said officers have been instructed to consult the clergy of the respective churches and the places of worship and implement the special security plan. In addition, intelligence and police personnel have been deployed to provide security for the Easter services. This news broadcast comes to you from the Sri Lanka Broadcasting Corporation. The Colombo Chief Magistrate Court has issued a restraining order on 5 individuals, including leader of the United National Party and its General Secretary, Payal Rangabandara. The order was issued when the petition was taken up today requesting for a restraining order preventing the UNP Urban Council of the Kotli Javanapur Municipal Council, KG Dhammika Chandraratna, being expelled from the party and abolishing his councillor post. The restraining order will be in force until the 12th of next month. The Terrorism Investigation Division has arrested 2 persons, including a woman from Jaffna operating a website and YouTube channel to promote the LTTE and terrorism. Police spokesman D.I. Jayatharohan has said they operated the website and YouTube channel in Jaffna and promoted the LTT ideology in cyberspace. Suspects, aged 35 and 36, were arrested on charges of the Prevention of Terrorism Act. That ends local news for now.
A mother knows the pain of each member of the family. Siddhalepa, the trusted relief for aches and pains.
An effective therapy for relief from cold, sneezing, flu, headaches, swelling due to toothaches, rheumatic, discomforts, and muscular aches and pains. Siddhalepa, the Veda Mahatmya in every home.
The main news story is brought to you by Siddhalepa Veda Mahatmya.
The epidemiological unit of the Health Ministry said that 92,088 corona patients have been reported from the country so far. 88,623 have recovered from the virus and 2,094 are under medical care. 561 deaths have been reported due to the infection. That was the main news story.
The main news story was brought to you by Siddhalepa Veda Mahatmya.
Brush your teeth twice a day for healthy teeth and gums. Supiriviki and Kakulu, your trusted brands in oral care for many years.
Supiriviki Ayurvedic toothpaste for adults. Kakulu Ayurvedic toothpaste for kids. 9 Ayurvedic ingredients of Supiriviki will protect your teeth and strengthen your gums. Supiriviki and Kakulu, products from Siddhalepa.
On to Watchlight, police request the public to be extra vigilant over snatching of valuables, burglary and theft during the Single and Tamil New Year season. Police spokesman D.I. Jayatharohan has said petty offences have risen lately and that there is a tendency of such offences increasing during the New Year season. He said police have deployed mobile patrol to tighten security in the New Year season. That came to in Watchlight.
World News. Brought to you by courtesy of...
From the first step you take till the time we meet, the trusted leader prioritizes you always.
All you need under one roof. People's Leasing, the trusted leader.
North Korea accuses UN Security Council of double standards over missile tests. Cubans stage caravan to protest US trade embargo and sanctions. China warns firms not to engage in politics over Xinjiang. North Korea said today that UN Security Council showed a double standard as the Sanctions Committee criticized the country's recent missile test as a violation of UN resolutions. North Korea launched a new type of tactical short-range ballistic missile last week, prompting Washington to request a gathering of the UN Security Council's Sanctions Committee. Hundreds of Cubans took to Havana's famous seaside drive yesterday in a colorful caravan of cars, motorcycles and bicycles to demand the United States lift its 6-year-old embargo on the Caribbean island nation. The caravan was a part of a weekend of small protests and caravans in more than 50 cities around the world, including the United States, supported by local authorities in hopes of influencing the Biden administration to change the U.S. policy. Chinese official today said Sweden's H&M and other foreign companies should not make a rash move or step into politics after the companies raised concerns about the forced labor in Xinjiang, sparking a furious online backlash and boycotts. Western brands have been hit by consumer boycotts in China since last week over comments about their sourcing of cotton in Xinjiang. And back to the headline to the world news. North Korea accuses UN Security Council of double standards over missile tests. Cubans stage caravan to protest US trade embargo and sanctions. China warns firms not to engage in politics over Xinjiang. That was World News.
World News. Brought to you by courtesy of...
From the first step you take till the time we meet, the trusted leader prioritizes you always.
All you need under one roof. People's Leasing, the trusted leader.
Development News is brought to you by Nivea along with CIB. Valuable gift vouchers for every bill payment and 20% discount for bank card holders during 16th to 30th March. Our product, our place. CIB.
The Cabinet has approved a proposal by the Health Minister to set up the Anuradhapura Pharmaceutical Manufacturing Zone in the site where the Dadikural exhibition was held some time ago. A committee of experts had already selected 24 investors after calling proposals from qualified local investors who showed interest. Selected proposals add up to a community investment of 28.2 billion rupees in setting up the pharmaceutical processing facilities in the zone. That was Development News.
Development News was brought to you by Nivea along with CIB. Valuable gift vouchers for every bill payment and 20% discount for bank card holders during 16th to 30th March. Our product, our place. CIB.
On to sports news. It's cricket. In dramatic turn of events, the Cricket West Indies Board elections have been adjourned till 11th April after representatives from the Ghana Cricket Board and Barbados Cricket Association failed to show up for the virtual annual general meeting. Cricket West Indies subsequently said the AGM had to be postponed as per the constitution due to the lack of a quorum. Pakistan will play 3 T20s and 2 tests in Zimbabwe immediately after their white ball tour of South Africa. It has now been confirmed that all the fixtures will take place in a biosecure bubble in Harare behind closed doors. Series starts with the T20s, which will be played on the 21st, 23rd and 20th of April and will start at 11 a.m. local time. Test matches will follow from 29th of April to 3rd of May and 7th to the 11th of May. Olympic news. Organizers say today international athletes could be invited to participate in the test events before the Tokyo 2020 Olympic Games this summer. Events will be a dress rehearsal on how to prevent the spread of COVID-19 as organizers host international sports events during a global pandemic. That was sports news.
Contributory deposit of 1,000 rupees from NSB when your child enters grade 1. Open a Hapan Children's Service account for your kid today. Higher interest. Conditions apply. Business News. Sponsored by National Savings Bank. The safest place for your money.
Leading global manufacturing company Star Garments Group recently established a state-of-the-art factory in Muttala in the Munragal district with a view of promoting inclusive growth and supporting the nation's efforts in uplifting regional economies. This is the group's 11th factory in Sri Lanka and will go on to provide job opportunities for over 1,000 people. The facility is equipped with a modern infrastructure and technology to produce cut and sew knit clothing to some of the world's most renowned brands. That was Business News.
Business News. Sponsored by National Savings Bank. The safest place for your money. Contributory deposit of 1,000 rupees from NSB when your child enters grade 1. Open a Hapan Children's Service account for your kid today. Higher interest. Conditions apply.
Economic news, courtesy of...
Hello, Puta. Did you land already?
We're in transit and our flight got delayed.
How is Shani? Poor thing with her pregnancy.
Calm down, everything is sorted. Why, I have my LOLC World Card with me. We are at the VIP lounge. LOLC Finance Credit Cards. Fuel the goodness in you.
Total vehicle registrations recorded 3,558 units in February, marginally up from 3,256 units in January, but significantly down from 31,402 units 12 months ago. The main contributor for the increase was a higher number of hand tractors, a category that is not under an import ban, and uptick from locally assembled vehicles. Total cars recorded 220 units in February, mildly up from 185 units in January, but significantly down from 2,056 units 12 months ago. That is economic news.
Congratulations on your promotion. It will be our treat, huh?
How about today?
Oh no, I was just joking.
It's fine. I have my LOLC credit card with me. Let's go out today.
Introducing LOLC Finance Credit Cards. Fuel the goodness in you.
Weather Report was sponsored by
Dialogue in partnership with the Ministry of Education introduces Nanasa, a trilingual educational mobile app with video-based lessons for grade 1 to A-levels. Now your child can study with ease on your mobile with no subscription fee.
Met departments say that showers or thunder showers will occur at a few places in Sabragamua, southern, western, central and Uva provinces during the evening or night. Misty conditions can be expected in some places in the central, Sabaragamu and western provinces during the morning tomorrow. That was the weather report.
Weather report was sponsored by
Dialogue, in partnership with the Ministry of Education, introduces Nanasir, a trilingual educational mobile app with video-based lessons for grade 1 to A levels. Now your child can study with ease on your mobile with no subscription fee.
And back to the headlines of the news. Sri Lanka Institute of Chemistry has requested the people not to entertain unnecessary fears on the coconut oil in the market. Attendance of teachers and students in the Western Province schools remains high. A joint committee has been appointed to preserve the Muthuraja sanctuary. A notice sent demanding 50 million rupees as compensation in connection with the statement of MP Nalini Bandara on the head of the State Intelligence Service. In world news, North Korea accuses UN Security Council of double standards over missile tests. In sports news, Cricket West Indies board elections adjourned until next month. That's the news, and back to your friend and mine, Chandma Bide, going to keep entertaining this Monday evening. Over to you, Chandima.